Okay, good news is you're watching. So during this show,
I hope you're watching.
Exactly, during this show, and I stress during this show and this hour, I do have all of the various flavors.
Well, we finally have done it right.
You have.
Thank you.
The even better news is I won't have to contend with what has gone by the end of the day because we know that is going to happen. So neener for me, I've got all the fragrances, I've got all the flavors, but let's show you what you're getting. And of course, we'll detail that. And Barbara, hold tight. I promise we do just have to get through the choices, and then I promise we'll say hi. Yes, this is Snowdrop. This is one of the amazing 3-liter that it's once a year and once a year only. But normally, I mean, I'm telling you, you are looking at over $250 or basically $200 worth of product. You get this beautiful gift bag and the tissue. So if Skip and Amanda did just this, and by the way, you see that flex pay? Normally that is something that would only be reserved to HSN charge card holders. When we did the today's special rehearsal, that was not on $15 flex pay.
No.
It wasn't. In fact, even on my original, on my flow sheets, it still says, those are the information sheets that we get before the show, it still says 4-pay flex pay. It's reduced shipping. It's $15.99 on your credit card. Extra flex pay when you use your HSN card, but check this out. Not only the foiled bag, the gift tag, the tissue, the whole 9 yards, $40 worth of an anti-aging body treatment.
6.7 ounce, our best rated, best reviewed product over the last 20 years when it comes to a bath and body product. It is the only anti-aging 16.2% peptide complex body cream that we offer. And more of you have rated this the number one product within the Perlier Bath and Body line than anything else.
And that's never been done with the 3-liter.
No.
Never been done with the 3-liter.
No, but this is our gift to you guys.
But then, as if that weren't enough, the amazing anti-aging hand treatment is included as well. A secondary gift bag with the foil, with the tissue, with the hang tag. $15.99 on your credit card. The hardest thing you're gonna have to do is to pick your flavor, and I promise we'll get to Barbara, but we're gonna talk about sellout quantities. We have basically over $200 worth of product, because remember, you're also getting that $40 anti-aging body treatment, you get the hand treatment, and because we actually have 2 choices that are a special or limited edition run, so those are actually under a different item number that you will also see rotating at the bottom of your screen, and those are honey and biscotti.
Lavender and mint and honey and biscotti.
And honey and biscotti. And so we'll start up here, I'm imagining, shea apricot.
No, you keep missing our snowdrop.
Snowdrops. Okay, snowdrop.
Look, so 20 fragrances in all.
I wouldn't let her miss it.
Exactly.
Or 20 cent in all, and no matter which scent you get, you will get our gift.
All the
so
gifts.
you get both bags, the gift, everything. But snowdrop is where we're gonna start.
And that's what you're looking at there.
You bet. And half the quantity gone. So you know what I'd love to do, guys? Let's do all the fragrances quickly, and then we'll come back and provide more details.
So snowdrop.
Snowdrop. Allison, how many of the shea apricot? 600 only of the shea apricot extreme moisturization. Again, we'll get you the details. But
that
here,
crushed apricot,
exactly. But we'll just scratch the surface. The shea butter, you can see it has the same percentage that many skincare and facial products have. That's your shea butter almond. A third of the quantity are gone there.
For the driest of all skins, you want to grab shea butter or white almond.
Absolutely. My honey and chamomile, and this makes me want to cry every single time I talk about it. It's like a hug, it's like a caress, it's calming, it's nurturing, it's comforting.
5 to 10 years before that ever comes back as a 3-liter.
Allison, how many of the honey and chamomile do we have? Okay, 500 only of the honey and chamomile. Now remember, under a separate item number is the honey and biscotti. Now this is, there are only 400 of the honey and biscotti. Is that one of your one and dones?
You one and done,
Okay, so
as a 3-liter, you will not see honey and biscotti at least for another decade or 2.
Okay, honey and lemon, Allison, if we could check to see how many of the honey and lemon are available.
Right here.
Okay.
And remember, all of our honeys are 100% pure organic honey. So you get this incredible benefit to our skin, no matter what the flavor is that you're getting with the honey.
There are 700 only of the honey and orange. Honey and lemon.
Honey and lemon, 700. Honey and orange is next.
Honey orange. The honey and orange, there are a little over 1,000, but we bring in more of the honeys, generally speaking.
Honey and orange are the most popular. Those are the ones we bring more of. Honey and cranberry is something that's a one and done. That's only going to be available now.
There are only 600 of the honey and cranberry.
Then there's honey, pure honey.
Which most people are selecting. Even though we bring in the most of that, it usually is one of the
most popular by far.
It's a cornerstone of our whole company.
It's where our company started. This also has the highest level of pure honey that we do in anything. So, and it's, remember, it's living honey. It's basically honey that we pour in. It's not a powdered honey that we've changed that has really no benefits to our skin. Then honey vanilla.
Right. Which is that also a one and done?
One and done, and it hasn't been here for 5, 6, 7 years.
So
knows how long.
only time this year that you will see it as a 3-liter. And Allison, how many of the honey vanilla? I'm sorry.
And
500 only of the honey and vanilla.
And then honey lavender, which hasn't been around in forever. I mean, 5, 6, 7 years. What?
What?
Your honey lavender? What?
There are 150.
Oh my gosh.
Honey and lavender, there's only 150?
Okay, there are 150. I'm panicking.
Wow.
Okay. You scared me, Shannon. I thought the candy cane had sold out.
After all this time, I can still scare you. That makes me feel good.
And remember, when you get the honey and lavender, which will not be back for a decade or more, the honey and lavender comes with that body cream and that hand cream as an extra gift from us to you.
Okay.
Then we have 10 more over here.
Sorry, it sounded like I was going through some kind of hormonal change there for a moment.
So we're bringing you through all the fragrances. That was half the fragrances. We have 10 more. Double latte.
All right. We bring in more of the double latte because, again, it's one of our most popular choices. That's that nice powdery, I mean.
But it's also great for the whole family. This is the one that I made for my son when he was a newborn. This is the one that my wife and I used. It is great for men and women. It is all about the scent of basically baby powder.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Lavender and mint. Okay, lavender and mint is under that. Okay, there are 400 only of the lavender and mint. Okay.
What about this crazy one?
That's not a one and done.
One and
done. That is a one and done.
Yeah, that's a one and done.
Okay. 300.
We're speechless. None of us want this to go.
I know.
This is the most sultry of fragrances we've ever made.
Seductive.
It is not just vanilla.
Decadent.
It's actually not even a French vanilla. It's a Caribbean vanilla that has sugar cane, spices, leather scents.
It has a certain magnetism.
Rum.
Really, it's really the tropics at its best.
Moonlight with ocean dropping.
It is sultry, mystery, sultry, all of that.
So, I'm sorry, Allison, 300 or 400? 300 only. Okay, that's another one and done. Now, this is something, I'm surprised because when you first did this, people went absolutely bananas over it.
The Agrumarium is the one that has sold out 2 years in a row within the first 2 hours of our launch. We brought more of them this year because we've learned our lesson. But the Agrumarium is, agrumi means citrus in Italian, and all the citruses in this one are from Italy, and from Sicily, I'm sorry. So you have grapefruit, tangerine, orange, lemon, and lime, all in here with a huge level of alpha hydroxy acid, very gentle in the skin, but it continues to exfoliate once you leave the shower too. So you hydrate and exfoliate at the same time.
So he did bring in more than he did last year, but about 1,000. So it's, when we say okay quantity, it's not like there are 10 or 15 or 20,000 of any one of these. Allison, I think you told me 1/3 of the olive oil are already gone. Okay, actually we're getting closer to half the quantity on the olive oil gone for a show.
And if you think I have more, I don't.
No.
So this is it. I brought them all. So here's your olive oil, 3-liter. This is chock full with incredible polyphenols and benefits from also the skin of the tomato because it has lycopene in it. But the fragrance is all European spa. Great for men, great for women. Super gentle. First pressed extra virgin olive oil from Perlier, Italy.
Okay,
which is one
and
of the best
remember,
regions in
everybody's getting the $40 body treatment free. Everybody's getting the anti-aging hand treatment free. Don't say I didn't warn you. 200 only of my candy cane.
Oh, don't scream.
200. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't alert people.
Don't buy it. So because if there is not one of these left when I get off the air, I'm going to be mad.
I love
it. Look at this, all in Italian. This is such a great gift. If you love peppermint, if you love candy cane, this is a terrific, super hydrating, but sophisticated fragrance. This is really beautiful in its fragrance, and you can see the version here is like a sort of a pale pink because it's a cream bath. It treats your skin as you bathe, as you shower.
That's another one and done.
Yeah, that's another one and done.
Yep. When those 200 are done, bye.
Another one and done is our famous pink peony.
Yeah.
So the most classy of women, the most elegant of women.
Yeah, that's
the ones
seashell peony that is from.
And how do you describe that fragrance?
Well, you know, it's such a subtle, soft one that I actually had to add a couple of other flowers in there, like violet, like peach blossoms, like lily of the valley. I think of it as poetry, with flowers that are poetic. And feminine.
Yeah.
Then we have our white almond, always the first, second, or third to go.
Yes, and that, by the way, I know we're talking about shea for moisturization. White almond is, you know, head-to-head.
Head-to-head with
class.
shea,
Yep.
but this has like that fragrance of marzipan. It's the second one we ever launched in the history of our company. It dates to be 40 to 50 years that it's been in our line.
Yeah.
It's part of the foundation of who we are. The white almond, we actually use cold press process to get that, that almond oil into here, and we never change it by heating it or destroying it. So you get a chock full of vitamin E, which helps with elasticity, which helps with nourishing the skin. And then last but not least, I don't know how many we have of these, but
lavender.
This is our classic.
Allison, what, like around 700 of the classic lavender?
Living lavender.
Classic living lavender, right?
Yeah.
It is so beautiful, so
Actually,
relaxing, like a spa.
It is so calming, but here's the problem. We had about 1,000 when we started last hour. There are now only 600. So 600 only. Oh, and one other thing, and then I promise we're going to say hi to Barbara.
Poor Barbara.
I know, poor Barbara. Thank you for her patience. I know there's a lot to get out. Get the body butters, and I'm just telling you, I think this is it's better than a bonus buy because the regular.
To make this irresistible. You understand that, right?
I mean, because the regular
This is the regular size right here. Shannon, why don't you hold the two of them up and you can have fun with this if you want.
Absolutely. So normally, this is your normal full size. This is $25.
$25 of a butter, which is the most hydrating product we make, right?
Absolutely.
And that's a whipped butter.
So has a great consistency. So on sale, if we were doing this on sale for $19, it'd be a great buy.
Right.
Because this is normally $25. So if we put this on sale for $19, hey, buy as many as you want. This is the size.
We doubled it.
It's double, not double the price. This after this show sells for $25. This is what you're getting for $19.95, and you know, for less than $10, absolutely.
Yeah, we have 10 fragrances you can try.
Yes.
I mean, the honey, the candy cane. There's tons of fragrances. 10 different scents.
All right,
we have.
So we'll give you all the details. Barbara has been patiently standing by in Pennsylvania.
Barbara, thank you for waiting.
Barbara, hi, Barbara.
Hi, happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting.
So, Barbara, we hear you got our today's special. Which flavor and why did you decide to grab it tonight?
The shea butter. And, well, I liked it. I had the body butter before.
Yes.
And I liked the shea butter. So, and I also bought some body butter and the black rice serum.
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Barbara, tell us, when you use this particular kind of cleansing product, I always think of it almost as a cream cleanser, right? I mean, don't you feel like a different moisture? Don't you feel like you've moisturized your skin, not just cleansed it?
Yes.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
I think that's what makes the difference. You come out of the shower.
You're not squeaky clean, you're creamy clean.
Oh, Mom, that's cute.
Right?
Creamy
Barbara, that's cute from my mom.
Is
Creamy
good.
clean.
Creamy clean.
Well, Barbara, we love having you out there. Obviously, Skip and Amanda, none of us could have any anniversary if it weren't for you.
Absolutely,
and thank
Barbara.
you so much for your patience and
Barbara.
for stopping by to say hi to us.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
We love you, Barbara.
You're the best, Barbara.
you.
Thank you for calling in. And I know it's late, too, so thank you.
Absolutely.
We really
So I know
appreciate it.
Barbara was talking about shea butter. Should we start with the snowdrop story or you want to start with shea butter?
No,
What do you
let's
think?
start with the snowdrop story.
Let's start with snowdrop.
Let's start with
All
snowdrop.
right.
When we
And so we
introduced
shall.
this, I don't know how many years ago, the snowdrop, it was an immediate hit. And every single time we have it, people rave about it. Women love it. It's sort of unpredictable because it never really smells the same. I don't know if it's your body chemistry or the different, melding of the florals, but it's the softest scent. It's the first flower that comes out in the springtime, maybe even in February. It pokes its little head up through the snow.
Right?
It means resurrection. It means hope, rebirth. It's just a wonderful meaning of just well, the springtime, it's coming. And this is what is the sort of harbinger of spring. And they have celebrations of it now in Scotland. But I love the fragrance because it's a mixture of these wonderful soft scents of angelica, myrrh. It has marigold oil, which is called calendula oil, which there's even now a calendula year that they had, I think, several years ago, where calendula oil was celebrated because it's so good for your skin. So the mixture of this with a little bits of woody bottom notes, it is incredible.
It's like a very powdery, angelic fragrance.
Soft,
I know everywhere my mom goes,
really?
Everywhere my mom goes, people ask her what she's wearing.
What is it?
And if you don't know my mom, she's, over the last 20 years, she's always talked about the predictability as a kiss of death. She never wears the same thing. She always tries to be unpredictable.
It is unpredictable.
I love one of her stories is she had a party and she started with dessert because you never know what's going to happen. So literally people walked in and it was just all desserts.
Oh, I love
well,
that.
the napkin said dessert first because life is so unpredictable.
Short.
So if you love that dessert, you don't want to waste time. You know, we don't know. But predictability is a kiss of death. And this is, in my book, this is unpredictable.
It is.
It never, I mean, my husband will ask me what I'm wearing.
Yeah,
and
I've asked her.
Yes, I'll say
it's the same thing.
It's a chameleon, to be sure.
So
there are 1,000 of them.
It's beautiful.
Allison, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to do a quick little quantity update, just because I know a lot of people do like to go to sleep. About 1,000 of the snowdrop. I'm just going to mention the honey and lavender again. Okay, if you are not calling on the honey lavender tonight, you probably aren't going to get it. There are 100 and 100 only.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so 100 and 100 only. My candy cane.
My candy cane.
She has taken possession of this.
My candy cane. I love my candy cane. I love my peppermint.
She's too funny.
There are 200. Exactly. Yeah. If you want to get even with me for spending time with you for the last 20 years, buy it so that I can't get it. If you want to be nice, leave at least one because I'm going to get mine.
What do you love about the candy cane?
Do you know what?
So
I'm a peppermint. You know what's
you're
so
a
funny?
peppermint fanatic.
I'm a lavender and I'm a mint or a peppermint person. I really am. Those are my two kind of things. They're kind of like essential oils when you think about it. Whereas lavender is my calming, my nirvana, it's my sanctuary. Peppermint is my energizing, it's my wake me up. It makes me,
add the body butter. Add the body butter.
Add that body butter, and for both men and for women, I have to say, especially because the candy cane is a one and done. Actually, when the holidays get here, it doesn't matter if it's Perlier or not.
What a great way to wake up in the morning.
It is.
Right?
But I stock up, you know, all those seasonal fragrances that they do. Whenever Christmas comes around, it's like, I know Christmas is here. But see, peppermint, I celebrate year round, but we will not be doing this again. So this is a one and done.
Correct. On both.
On both.
On both the body butter and the 3-liter.
I don't know. I've never seen a peppermint shower cream.
No.
I mean, there might be, but I've never seen one.
That body butter is also the most popular in the candy cane,
well,
so kind of FYI
look at
there.
the way you're acting about it.
You know what's so funny? You still remember when we first started working together, because you can tell if I'm not into something, because even, you know how I am about lavender?
Can I tell them the true story?
Because I'm like, just so you know, I don't like florals.
Yes.
I'm not a floral person.
This is what she told me the first day I met her.
We were really excited to work with her.
It's like, oh, we love you. And I'm like, I'm not going to be talking about
Skip,
this.
I'm not going to talk about your florals because I am not a floral person. So I'm going to let you talk about the florals, okay? Because I just can't. By the time the show was done, she had been a total convert. Her eyes were coming out of her head.
It's true.
And that's how we became friends.
But I like the fact that she didn't want to say something she didn't really believe in.
Absolutely.
And I thought that's good. At least you trust her.
No, I do. And
I didn't want to work with her, but I trusted her.
Well, it's true. It's true.
But it is true. And so I have to say, as mad as I am about the lavenders, and by the way, all the lavenders could go tonight. So
there are 3 lavenders.
Right.
So you know, there's, oh gosh.
Honey and lavender.
Honey and lavender, there are 80. Regular lavenders available.
The classic lavender.
Okay, the lavender and mint, there are 300.
Okay.
All right, that's my other favorite, because like I said, I like lavender and mint.
That's the morning
those
lavender.
Two herbals together are so great.
Absolutely. And then the classic lavender is, there are only 600. So all all of the lavenders can
And
sell
let's show them, no matter which lavender you get, no matter which honey you get, no matter which shea butter you get, no matter which 3-liter you're gonna get tonight, we wanted to make sure that you knew that we were so honored to be with you for the last 20 years. We're gifting you 2 of probably the most popular products according to you.
Expensive.
Yeah, the large bottle that you're holding there in front of you, that is our $40 big size. I know it's looking at a 3-liter, so you can't even tell. But that's our full size, 6.7 ounce body cream in the anti-aging formula with the 16.2% complex. That is the best rated product in the bath and body category for Perlier in the last 20 years. And then the anti-aging hand cream with the 16.2% peptide, which we just launched this year. Both of them come in their beautiful gift bag as, again, an additional gift to you. We've done $79 twice before, I guess, on the 3-liter. We've never done it with another almost $50 as a gift to you.
So you know what? It's almost $50 worth of thank yous.
Yeah, no matter which one.
By the time it's all said and done, and regardless of which flavor, which fragrances, everybody's getting almost $50 worth of thank yous. And don't forget, Rob will just come around the corner here. You get that beautiful, to say it's Bow and Go is an understatement because it's better than Bow and Go because it's actually
You don't even need to put a bow.
You get that huge bag that fits the 3-liter perfectly.
Absolutely,
as
with
you can
the foil hang tag and the gift tissue.
What a presentation that makes.
Absolutely.
And then imagine it under a tree.
Absolutely. And then you also get that secondary gift bag. You know, now whether you choose to put your $50 worth of thank yous in it or not is entirely up to you. But everybody, regardless of whatever flavor you're choosing, is getting that. By the way, I know we're going to talk about shea butter, but I also want to do a quick quantity check on the shea apricot because I have not. Did you do that in 3-liter before?
No, it's brand new this year.
It is new. Okay. There are only 500 in the shea apricot. So 500 only of the shea apricot, 600 only on the honey and chamomile. The honey and biscotti, which is under our, what I call the special edition item number, that and the lavender and mint are actually, because they're a limited production or a limited run, we're on a different item number. So honey and biscotti, how many remain, Allison, out of curiosity? Oh, 400, that's it? So only 400 on the honey and biscotti, and of course the lavender mint we just talked about, where there are, what, 300? I mean, something like that. I think it's so special because there's something for everyone to love here. And that's why I think most people who are getting this are getting more than 1 3-liter, because just like our moods change, this greets you with the day, like with candy cane, energizing. If you need a little help calming down like I do, then you use your lavender. You can have fun with it.
They're all mood enhancers, whether you want to relax or wake up, or just love the day you're in. The thing that my mom said is, and Shannon, everybody needs to cleanse in the morning or in the evening. Everybody's going to take a shower or a bath, and this is going to do it without stripping on your skin. It's going to prepare your skin. It's going to start hydrating your skin. And a lot of women will call in and say, especially with, like, for example, the honey, the pure honey at the highest level of pure organic honey in there from the acacia flower, they'll say, I used it to shave my legs. I love the way my legs feel after I've shaved my legs. I use it for my fine lingerie. I can tell you that one of the big lines I used to hear all the time is, you know what, it cleans me, the tub, me, and it doesn't leave a ring around the tub. No. I guess there are some products that leave rings around the tub, which I didn't know.
We don't know why that.
And then also, a lot of times they'll say, don't use with jacuzzi, which I never understood because they say, oh, it can harm the pipes. I'm like, oh my gosh, there are cleansers that are harming pipes of jacuzzis?
Well, if it's doing that to your pipes, what's it doing to your skin?
That's what I was thinking. Well, this will gently cleanse, really cleanse your body, leave you with feeling super hydrated. That's why we call them bath and shower creams. We're one of the first company to ever use treatment bath and body as an experience. Now, you're getting 1 year supply, but I have to tell you, a lot of people call and say, oh my gosh, I've had mine for 1.5 years. I've had mine for 2 years, because you might not be using it every single day. And this you keep at the bottom of the shower. You can pump it into other smaller containers if you want to.
You
put one in your guest bathroom.
Giving it as a gift. You know, do one of those small little bottles. You know, do your own little label. You know, with a little gauze bag or organza bag.
You know how some people make candy? You could have a whole grouping of little bottles and you make a gift for everybody.
And the honey cranberry, that is the most alive, the most invigorating honey. 100% pure organic honey, but with this incredible crisp, alive scent of cranberry. Again, this is a one and done. It won't be back. Once this sells out, you will never see the 3-liter again in the honey and cranberry.
I just want to double check. On the honey cranberry, how many do we have? because I know that's another one and done.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, 800?
600?
Or 600.
600.
600 on
The other two that are one and done are the honey and lavender and the honey and vanilla. Both of these are really special to us because they were in our line for about 10, 15 years, and they slowly went away to make room for new ones. But we brought them back due to your request, both of them. The honey and vanilla, if you remember the original vanilla that we did a decade ago,
oh, yeah.
a lot of you have recently been asking us about bringing the vanilla back.
Yeah.
That is this fragrance.
Yes,
the honey vanilla is
really
the original.
Like vanilla pudding. Like when you put that vanilla bean in the pudding, you start to stir around, that's that fragrance.
But with the treatment of honey, 100% certified organic honey. And that honey and lavender is just a creamy, creamy, soft lavender. If you love the fragrance of living lavender, but you want it a little more creamy, we brought you back that honey lavender.
Hey,
really
Allison, we're looking at, what, a few dozen of the honey lavender? 50? Am I close? I know, because they're obviously there are a lot of choices.
Long list.
I'm assuming. Okay, the honey lavender. I think that was the one that we had
about 50 left.
About 50. Yeah. Oh,
40.
Okay.
40.
Okay.
Yes. All right, guys, grab that honey lavender before it's gone.
I know. But, you know, the whole point is, and you will be seeing this presentation via videotape a little bit later on. And, of course, Skip and Amanda will be back live later in the day, probably for HSN Today at 8 a.m., I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But the problem is, by the time you get up and start your day, I know a lot of times when we launch a broadcast day here at HSN.
I'm going to get killed if honey lavender's not here for tomorrow.
I'm just speaking from experience.
Customers.
A lot of times people watch the midnight show.
Yeah.
And then they come back later and they say, you know what, I'll make my buying decision. Because, of course, you're welcome to shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. However, with a good portion of the fragrances here, you cannot wait. And that's why we're calling out, you know, what is left in the individual fragrances, because I know everybody has a busy day, it's a busy week, etc. Honey lavender, absolutely, unquestionably, a couple dozen of those remaining. The lavender mint, that's another one. That's kind of our special edition under that special item number.
See if I can get you some more honey lavender.
You know what's so scary?
Jeez.
There's a good, especially when they run the tape later on in the morning.
Yeah.
The lavenders might not be here in the morning, and that, you know, when you think about it, because globally there are a couple dozen of the honey lavender, one and done. There are fewer than 300 of the lavender mint. One and done.
Right.
They're the last 500 of the classic lavender. So when you think about it, in the global scheme of things, lavender may not be here in the morning. I know, you know, Skip and Amanda do their utmost best, but just if you are a lavender girl like I am, I would absolutely recommend it. Also, you know, I'm jokingly saying don't buy my candy cane because I want to buy it. Allison, we have, what, fewer than 200 of the candy cane now? Okay, last 150
and that's never to come back to. Holy cow.
Of the candy cane.
Yeah, that's
so
not good.
I know we've got a couple of other special stories to talk about. Should we talk about the honey story, the shea butter story?
We can talk about the whole honey story as a story if you want.
Okay, perfect.
So honey is great for the whole family. I remember when I was a kid, my mom was using honey on me as a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old. Honey has been around for a very long time. Over 80 years now. It is the foundation of what built Perlier. Perlier starts all of their sort of research and development on the west coast of Italy near in a place called La Carignana, which is at the base of the Alps there, 150 acres of botanical gardens, and we start doing our research there. We have 150 acres of botanical gardens, and in the winter we have this huge greenhouse. We continue doing all of our research there. Then once we formulate, we send it to our facility on the east coast of Italy near Venice, where we manufacture everything ourselves. Why that's important is we know how the ingredients are coming in. Where we decide where to buy the ingredients. We decide how they've been used, and we're not just a company that makes bath and body products or skincare with just the word that is meaningless because it has no value to the actual product. It's lost all of its integrity.
Smells nice.
It's lost its integrity when they produced it.
I know Rosa in Ohio has been busy shopping.
Let's talk to Rosa.
Rosa, you got we got to hear the story. You got 8 today's specials.
She did?
No, you didn't.
Oh, come on, Rosa.
Rosa Italiana.
Well, this is, we'll make it short. A friend of mine gave me a small tube of lotion or body butter at one time.
Yes.
And so I just threw it up on the shelf, didn't think about it anymore. And for whatever reason, I couldn't find my regular lotion. So I grabbed it, put it on, and I was obsessed. I got hooked on you guys when your mom was selling jewelry. And when is that jewelry coming back?
I know.
Rosa.
I'm not sure. I'm like some of these bottles here.
Yeah. But yeah, my Christmas is done. My Christmas is done.
Good girl. Rosa,
Wow,
you are
Rosa,
a
thank you.
delight.
8 3-liter.
You're going to make 8
Everyone's
people
gonna
really happy.
Absolutely. Rosa,
They're gonna
thank
flip
you.
out.
Wait a minute,
Like
Rosa.
I did.
Rosa, you're
They will
getting
love it.
8 of the 6.7 ounce body creams too, and you're getting 8 of the hand creams in the anti-aging formula, and you're getting 8 of the large bags and 8 of the small bags.
My Christmas is done.
Your Christmas is done.
Smart,
Rosa,
smart, Rosa.
thank you.
Grazie, Rosa.
Okay, I do have to quickly say,
Thank
now at
you,
this point, if
gosh.
you're trying to get a honey lavender, they're telling me it's gone. I know we're gonna try to make some adjustments, but I'm just telling
everybody
you,
wanted honey lavender, got it.
anybody who didn't call on honey lavender, bye-bye.
So
I have no
we have to
idea.
pull it away?
Okay, yeah, so, I mean, at this
Can
point.
you get any more?
I don't know. I'll
it's-
look tomorrow, but
Okay. I know, so...
This is a one and done for us.
Okay, the rest of the lavenders are almost gone.
Oh my God.
We've got much more to come. Please stay there in the ordering process. We're gonna give you a little peek at what we've got coming up with electronics, but we've got some more surprises.